Man is energy, a dynamism, a process, a very creative process with 1,001 potentialities, with infinite alternatives open. Man is an opening, an evolution, and with all the possibilities that the existence has. Man is a miniature existence, a drop, of course, but a drop has all that the ocean has, a drop, of course, but a conscious drop. And the consciousness is oceanic, it knows no boundaries. But the man I am talking about is the essential man of the bowls, Adhar Manush. You can be that, but you are not that. You are the seed. You can open and blossom and release your fragrance to the winds, but you are not yet that. It has to be remembered. Gurdjieff used to say that man is not born with a soul. He has to create it through effort. A man is born only with an opportunity. It can be used, it can be wasted, so all depends on you. One has to become a creator of oneself. The parents have given you a body and a possibility, but the real birth has yet to happen. And for that real birth, you will have to become your own mother, your own father. That real birth is an inner creativity. You have to move withinwards to find your own source of energy, and not only that, but to change the mechanical channels of that energy to make conscious channels for it. Ordinarily, energy flows downwards. That's what Baals call lust. When they call it lust, they are not denouncing it, condemning it. It is just a fact, just as water flows downwards. It is natural for water to flow downwards, down the hill, but water can rise upwards. Just a little heat is needed. The water has to be heated. It can evaporate. At a certain degree of heat, 100 degrees, it starts rising towards the heavens. The same water that was always going downhill starts going uphill. A conversion has happened. Just heat was needed. In the East, this heat is known as tap. The word tap means heat. The word tap means heating yourself. Lust is the same energy as love. The difference is only of direction. Lust moves downwards. Love has started the uphill task. Lust is like roots of a tree. Love is like wings of a bird. But the energy is the same. All energy is the same. Energy as such is neutral. Unless you become conscious about it, you cannot be creative. And the downhill movement is very destructive. You are simply dissipating yourself. You are not getting any integration through it. What Gurdjieff used to call crystallization. Every moment, you are poured with energy. Existence goes on pouring energy into you, through air, through water, through food, through the sunlight, through the moonlight, and 1,001 other subtle influences. The universe goes on pouring its energy into you. What are you doing with that energy? Are you doing anything or simply wasting it? Are you creating something out of it? Are you getting a certain integrity, crystallization out of it? Or does it just come through one end and is lost through the other end? There are many people who are just like a pipe. You pour one thing through one end, through the other end, it goes out. Don't be a pipe. When the energy is in you, do something with it, so that something of it becomes a permanent part of you. Otherwise, the whole life will be just a pipe. Eating, defecating, drinking, urinating, just a pipe. Subtle juices are created by your energy. That's what sex is, a very subtle juice. Now what are you doing with it? Are you doing anything with it or just wasting it? Lust is the lowest form of sex energy. Love, the highest form. Unless your lust becomes love, you will be missing your goal. Man is unconscious. You go on doing things, not knowing why. You go on doing things you could not do if you were even a little conscious. What we are doing with our life is just sleeping through it. Consciousness has to be evolved. The more consciousness you have, the more energy starts flowing upwards on its own accord. Consciousness is the clue, the key, the master key. Lust becomes love through consciousness, so love cannot be an unconscious thing. When balls say that love is the door, they don't mean the love that you call love. Your love is as unconscious as anything else. It is unconscious, that's why we use the expression falling in love. Yes, it is a falling in. The love balls are talking about is a rising in love, not falling in love. It is not a fall, it is a rise. So don't misunderstand that your love is what balls are talking about. Your love is just a name for lust, a good name, a beautiful, nice name. And beware of nice words because they can be very deceptive. If you label lust as love, you will be deceived by your own labeling. Lust is when you are unconscious. You see a woman or a man and you fall in love, and you don't know why, sometimes even against yourself, in spite of yourself. People come and say to me, "What can we do?" We are helpless. Love has happened. This love is not the love of the ball. This is lust. What a ball calls lust is this. Unconscious love is lust. Then it flows downwards. Then it moves through the sex center into the world again. Upwards, lust is love, but then it is conscious. Consciousness is the staircase. Step by step, you become more and more conscious. Whatsoever you do it with full consciousness. Even walking, eating, going to bed, talking, listening. Small things of life, but you do them with consciousness. And when you are in love with full consciousness. It is not against yourself. It is not that you are possessed. It is not that you are a victim. It is not that you are being pulled by somebody like a magnet. No, you are moving on your own. The ball's love is very cool. It has the coolness of awareness. Your love is very hot. It has the fever of unconsciousness. One small technique will be of tremendous help. Whenever you feel sex desire arising, there are 3 possibilities. 1. Indulge in it. Ordinary, everybody is doing that. 2nd, repress it, force it down so it goes beyond your consciousness into the darkness of the unconscious. Throw it into the basement of your life. That's what your so-called extraordinary people are doing. Mahatmas, saints, monks. But both are against nature. Both are against the inner science of transformation. The third, a very rare minority ever tries it, is when the sex desire arises. Close your eyes. It is a very valuable moment. Desire arising is energy arising. It is like the sun rising in the morning. Close your eyes. This is the moment to be meditative. Move downwards to the sex center, where you are feeling the thrill, the vibration, the kick. Move there and just be a silent onlooker. Witness it, don't condemn it. The moment you condemn, you have gone far away from it. And don't enjoy it, because the moment you enjoy, you are unconscious. Just be alert, watchful, like a lamp burning in a dark night. You just take your consciousness there, unflickering, unwavering. You see what is happening at the sex center. What is this energy? Don't call it names, because all words have become contaminated. Even if you say it is sex, immediately you have started condemning it. The very word has become condemnatory. Or, if you belong to the new generation, then the very word has become something sacred. But the word is always loaded with emotion. Any word which is loaded with emotion becomes a barrier on the path of awareness. You just don't call it anything. Just watch the fact that an energy is arising near the sex center. There is a thrill. Watch it. And watching it, you will feel a totally new quality of energy. Watching it, you will see it is rising upwards. It is finding a path inside you. And the moment it starts rising upwards, you will feel a coolness falling on you, a silence surrounding you, a grace, a beatitude, a benediction, a blessing all around you. It is no longer like a thorn, painful. It no longer hurts. It is very soothing, like a balm. And the more you remain aware, the higher it will go. If it can come up to the heart, which is not very difficult, but not very difficult. If you remain alert, you will see it has come to the heart. When it comes to the heart, you will know for the first time what love is. Up to now, you have been carrying a counterfeit in the name of love. When the energy comes to the heart chakra, then it is transformed into love. Once it is transformed into love, once you have felt it, once it has penetrated you, your whole being will feel purified. You will feel virgin. You will feel so pure, so holy, that you cannot think that heaven is anywhere else. You will know it is within you, within your heart, and heaven will become a truth. It will not be theology then. It will become almost a geography. You will know exactly where it is, and God will no longer be a hypothesis. In that purity, in that silence, in that fulfillment of love, you will see God is, not as a theory, but as a self-evident truth, not as an argument, not as a proof, not as a conclusion, not as a syllogism, but simply it is there. There is no way to deny it. It is there so much that you can deny yourself, but you cannot deny God. You yourself look so faint before the reality of God that you can say, I may not be, but He is. That will be the first glimpse. Energy can rise still higher. When it comes to the center of the throat, it becomes prayer. People have been doing prayer, but they don't know what prayer is, because prayer is the most subtle and refined form of love. If you have not moved through the heart center, you cannot go to prayer. There is no way. One has to go via the heart.